Well, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. What is your name?
My name is Robert Freeman. I'm a senior here at Moorhead. I'm a theater major as well.
Morehead State University, isn't
Yep.
it? Theater major. You going to go into making film, movies,
I'd like to be in live theater shows once this virus is over, but
and live theater shows like probably in New York or somewhere?
yes, that would be the ideal spot. That's the end goal.
Yeah, that's where you got to start. You got to start somewhere, don't
Right.
you? Um, where you live? Where you from?
I'm from Berry, Kentucky, which
Berry,
is in
Kentucky.
Harrison County. Yeah.
A lot of theater going on down there.
No, there's not. I think that's why I came to Moorhead. There's a little more here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite a bit here, aren't you?
Yeah, there is.
What about that character standing beside of you there? You know who that is?
Yeah, this is Firecracker Dan. I've seen him featured in a lot of books, a lot of videos, and I've got a liking for him.
And where did you see the videos at?
On YouTube, on your YouTube page, yeah.
And how do you get out there?
Uh, is it? It's Firecracker Dan Land.
Yeah. And you said you listened to some of those digital videos that I've uploaded out there.
Yeah, they're very
And
good.
do you know? Could you say anything about one or two of them? How great they are? Or?
I really like some of the songs and poetry on there. I think there's some very good words and very good messages to listen to. And I like a lot of the student interviews. I think that's really cool that you've brought in so many students to your channel. So I like it a lot.
Yeah. And two folks out there that listen to the YouTube channel,
Yeah.
Firecracker Downland. That's great that the students can be recognized. I
Yeah,
think,
it
don't
is.
you?
And you've talked about some of the places around campus and around Moorhead. I think it's a really good local channel that everyone should check out.
And if there's a good place in Moorhead or something you want to say something about, that'd be great.
Well, once we get live theater up and going, the Breckenridge Hall has some great shows to check out, and the professors there are very good. So, just putting that out there.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? And what digital video or videos that you like the best? You told me the other day about.
I liked the On the Valley Floor video a lot. I think it's a message to veterans, to people who've served our country. I think it's a beautiful message.
And what do you think about those flowers, those blooms, the colors?
I thought that was a really beautiful symbolism of America, how it bloomed into the red, white, and blue, and then when I found out it was the soldiers, I'm not trying to reveal too much, but you guys should really check out that video.
And what about the Turtle Fiddler? Did you listen to the foreign song that he had sung?
I haven't listened to that yet.
You'll have to listen to that. He's got a song out there. He sung to the folks, but nobody actually knows what he's saying.
Oh, really?
In the song, he may be saying, maybe trying to tell them in the song, the location of the Blackbird Mountain, maybe. But you got to try to figure it out. It's the Turtle
neat.
Fiddler doing the singing. And do you remember any other that you listened to? Or?
I like the one about the library ghost a lot.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a true story too,
Yeah.
I hear.
I work here, and it's kind of neat to find out about that stuff.
Well, let me ask you, did you ever, before you viewed that one, did you ever hear anything about a library ghost here?
I have. I've heard about it being up where a lot of the old, like the fifth floor and that old elevator up there. I've heard a lot of really spooky stuff up there.
So, what we try to do is just stay away from her after hours, don't we?
Right.
But the girl did say that she actually heard and
Yeah,
got
I've
to
heard
see
quite
the.
a few people say they've seen weird things, heard weird things. I've never experienced it, but I believe it.
Yeah, we got to believe it for if people hears it and sees it,
Right.
it has to be there, don't it?
Right.
And I always told them, well, if we can be here and all the other living species can be here, why can't a ghost be here?
That's true.
I've always said that.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of parts of our planet that are unexplored, you know? A lot of things we don't know.
So you never got to read any of the poetry books yet, but you can see them right there, can't
Yeah.
you? And here's the poetry books that he's talking about. You want to give us the title of each one?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you can if you
yeah,
want.
you have If I Had Longer Legs, I'd Be a Giant. It's the first one over here. And these are all, the author is John for all of these. God Help Me is another one. And then Silence Winter Storm.
And guess what's on the cover of that one?
Is that Cave Run?
That's Eagle Lake.
Oh, is it?
Eagle Lake on the front of that. Morehead State University.
I like that. And then there's Firecracker Dan's Halloween poem, so that features Firecracker Dan there.
Features a big boy there, don't it? You know how tall he is, don't you?
No, I don't.
He's 5'3".
Wow.
He's taller than a lot of people, but
he's
you've got
almost as tall as me.
you've got half on him, oh.
And then the Voices of the People, who is Firecracker Dan.
And the voices of the people are the people, you know, that's really out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of them actually kind of spent time in the library with us.
Oh, really?
And some of them didn't, some of them did. So Voices of the People, who's Firecracker Dan. There's a section in there. It's the Kentucky children.
Yeah.
And they were third graders, but I wasn't allowed to give their name, but I was allowed to recognize and put their poems in the center of that book.
Oh, that's cool.
It's the poems by the Kentucky children.
I like that.
And we know that Dolly Parton, you know, had the coat of many colors.
Yeah.
And Joseph in the Bible was given a coat of many colors.
Yep.
And we do have a next of kin of Firecracker Dan that is a coat of many colors.
Oh, really?
And that is the ones that the Kentucky children wanted me to create
Yeah.
for them. And they said, well, said each color that's on that one, that each color that's on the
Yeah.
colors of many,
The
coat of many colors of Firecracker Dan next of kin. But if there's something broken,
Yeah.
one of the children could touch one of the colors on that, and every color on the coat of many colors next to kin Firecracker Dan are magical.
Wow.
They touch the color, no matter which color it is, what is broken will be fixed.
I love that.
So that's the way they
beautiful.
wanted it. And then they called him, instead of the coat of many colors next to kin Firecracker Dan, they called him the Fix It next to kin Firecracker Dan.
I like that those kids had that for them. That's
So
neat.
that's pretty neat. And they got their own poems inside that book right there. And we know where we can find these books. They can find them on Amazon.com.
Yes.
You know, if you want
You
to
can
read that.
Find any of those poetry books on Amazon.
And I know you've been studying them pretty heavy, and that's
have.
great, isn't it? But let's walk back there and look at that
Okay.
chart back there on the wall, that picture. And you see them right there?
Yeah.
You know who the first one is for sure.
Oh, yes, I do. So those are all the different variations?
That's the different next of kins of Firecracker Dan,
Oh,
and he's
wow.
got a lot of other next of kins out there as well.
Have you built all of those?
Yeah, we built them all. Joe and I built them. And the colors, each color is what names the different characters.
Yeah.
So when you see the first one up there, it's Firecracker Dan. The second one is Firecracker Dan, Firecracker Nan. The third one is Memorial Day. The fourth one is Cotton Candy. The one without the fuse is a Fuse's Firecracker. The one next to that's a Firecracker Girl. Then we got the Halloween Tree. We got the Halloween Cat. We have the Thanksgiving Turkey. We have Santa Claus. We have the Elf. We have Snowman. We have the Reindeer. We got the Candy Cane. We got the Elf. And we got the Valentine Girl. There is a coat of many colors right there. And then we have, let me see, I'm trying to figure out who that one was. Well, we got the Leprechaun next to her. And then we have, looks like Veterans Day,
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln, Richard Hickman Menifee, and then over in the corner over there we have Daniel Boone.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that was Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone. Yep, you can see him, can't you?
Yeah.
He's back in there.
I like that you built all these different variations of him.
And then we have three people that's got his t-shirt. You can find his t-shirt on Amazon.com as well. And would you want to go over and point out over there with his mask on over there?
Sure. Oh, I didn't know you had the ones with the mask. That's neat.
See him with the mask on?
Yeah.
And every one in Firecracker Dan, and he's got a mask for how many days?
Got it for, is it 8 days?
8 days. He's got an extra one, don't he? Just 7 days of
Yeah.
the week. So one day of the week he'll probably wear 2 different masks, won't he?
Probably, yeah.
So that'd be pretty great, won't it?
That will.
And look at that plaque right there. See that picture right there?
Yeah.
Take a look at that. That's an internship.
Oh, okay.
Internship with the professor in a class with Firecracker Dan Company.
That is neat.
So that's pretty neat, isn't it?
There's a lot more backstory to him that I didn't know.
Yeah, there's a
That's
whole
fun to
lot
know.
of story to Firecracker Dan and the family and all the next of kin.
Yeah.
And you know he's been around the world. You know that
Yeah.
because we've seen the newspapers on it, don't we?
Yeah. He's been in a lot of different events too. I saw over there that he was in a orchestra and out.
Yeah, he's been into music. You want to go look over there right
Yeah.
quick? Yeah, he's
Show
been
that.
into music and everything else, hasn't he?
Yeah, this is him. Here he is playing the mandolin.
You see him right there? That's the Kentucky traditional art right there. And he's actually danced bluegrass music and stuff out there in the circles. See the one down below there?
Yeah.
That's Tim Burton's, I think, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And see the cat right there? They've got little ear.
Firecracker
Thanks.
Danny.
Isn't that
cute.
something? And then when you come down here, we got a young lady drew what she thought the turtle fiddlers looked like.
Yeah.
And I didn't announce it on the videos that we actually had a turtle fiddler, and the turtle fiddler has a twin sister. They both play the violin without strings.
Wow.
So that's pretty good. The music is in their fingertips. But
That's
they do
neat. I
have
gotta
to,
check that video out.
you have to check that one out and take a look at it. They're down in Turtle
I've
Mania,
become a fan.
down in
very
the Louisiana
quickly.
swamps. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Now here, Ethan Hackney drew that right there, and that's where they're at right now. They're at the old fireplace. We got the Blue Tick, the Dog of Thunder. We got the Big Coon, and we got Weezer, the sharpest dog on the trail. And they're looking for the Blackbird Mountain.
Okay.
You know, they've been looking for over 24 years for that mountain.
Wow.
And there's another alien spaceship just landed just outside of there. And we got a calico cat come out of the ship. Calico cat's name is Weeper. Weeper. So that's a new character. And
So are they all aliens? Is that what they
No.
are? No.
But we do have an alien there, and
Okay.
Firecracker Dan had to go up in the alien ship, and they experimented on him, brought him back. He didn't work out.
Oh, yeah, they probably said, what's going on
Yeah,
here?
they didn't know what was going on there. And then we have where Firecracker Dan has went to South Korea.
Oh, wow.
They taught with him in a classroom in South Korea for about 6 months. He was part of the class.
And then he went to Costa Rica there, too.
Yeah, he's out in Costa Rica.
He's
And
all over the globe.
Camille Cash, who he went out there with, and he stayed 3 or 4 days, maybe a week out there, and said he enjoyed his trip out there. So that's pretty good, isn't it?
That is.
Now here is where the
This
book
is
and
neat.
stuff had went to Ireland. See where it went to Ireland? He's actually got a poem in Keats Castle in Ireland.
Oh, wow.
Beth Maddox had taken him to Ireland for a while, and he's been to Phoenix, this side of Phoenix, Arizona, and he's been to London, England, and Paris, France. He's been all over the place.
Maybe I can take him somewhere new one of these days.
Yeah, you can take him somewhere new, and we'll put him on here and put him in a paper, try to get him in a paper and get him to go on.
Yeah.
Now this
Have a picture
right
of him
there's
in New York.
Ethan. Well, I'm trying to get the light out of there. But there's Ethan Hackney, the way he sees that the Turtle Fiddlers should look like.
That's a good picture.
The twins,
Yeah.
him and her, the Turtle Fiddlers, playing those fiddles down in Louisiana Springs, down at Turtle Mania against Charlie Daniels' Johnny. That's the two right there. And then Ethan Hackney's mother, she had made that mask for Firecracker Dan.
Okay.
She didn't want Firecracker Dan to get the virus, so
Right.
so he's got that, and she done a good job. She made it
I'm glad he
create
has that.
she created another Firecracker Dan, so that's pretty neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's Ethan Hackney's mother done that, and which Ethan not trying to create a colored book with some characters. That's just a couple cats that's kin to Firecracker Dan, And maybe we'll get a good coloring book going for young children.
Oh, that'd be neat.
And guess what?
That'd
This
be
is
neat to have a little children's story sometime too.
yeah, we could put them together, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Get them going. Now this right here, that's a new character that I've drawn out.
Oh, okay. I like that.
That's Claw Hammer.
I thought it was a hammer.
And we could make a whole army of them. And they all have different colors, just like
Those are cute.
Firecracker Dan's family. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Here's a little family right here, a little Christmas family of them that we'd taken. That's got the snowman in it. It's got the
Little cats.
the little cats, and it's got the dog. It's got the little snowman and a little Christmas tree. This is the green ones are Christmas trees. Every one of them light up.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
that's pretty neat, isn't it? So now, what can you tell us about Firecracker Dan and his next of kin?
Well, I can tell you that this took a lot of imagination and a lot of story behind it, and I really like it. I'm kind of invested in this story now, seeing the backstory and how many different variations there are. It amazes me.
Do you ever think if you come real great in the movies and picture shows that you could take Firecracker Dan
That
and
would
his
be
next
something.
of kin and they can be in the picture shows with you
That would be really
out
cool.
in New York? That'd
Yeah.
be great. Or Beverly Hills.
Yeah, have them in a picture
Hollywood.
with the cast.
That'd be great, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? And I know they can perform because we can make robots out of them.
Right.
We can fix them where they can talk and walk and just follow around and do some acting with you.
Yeah, you have a lot of good aspirations for this character.
So,
For the children, for the globe, for art. I think it's amazing.
and we put a lot of our students in on that. They're good, aren't they? And other people out
Yeah.
there. And there's people getting in contact with Firecracker Dan now from around the world.
That's
So I think
awesome.
that's pretty good.
That is.
And he's actually been to Paris Island, South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
He went with a Marine down there, and he got to go to a Marine graduation down there, and they held him up down there. So that's pretty good.
He has been
They showed
a
him
lot
off.
of places.
And it was a veteran that went down there,
Yeah.
the Veterans Day, next of kin, Firecracker Dan. That's the one that went down there, and we had him in the
Well,
paper.
I'm honored, Dan.
So that's pretty neat, isn't it?
That
And
is
what was
neat.
your name, just for the closing?
Robert Freeman is my name, and please check out Firecracker Dan Land. Check out the videos on there. They'll really blow you away. They're very good.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.